Hey everyone, welcome to Black Married Abroad. I am Bobby, and this video right here is going to talk about something I think that we all should know about, which is that moving abroad, it's not for the elite. It's for those that are prepared. Being married offers its different experience because it's not just one person making the decision on moving or doing the work or figuring this thing out, or living life by yourself. There is another party involved, another person, another being, human being involved in the decision making, the preparation, the actual living. And there are some questions to be had about that, but let's save that for another video. This video is specific to about it not being for the elite when it comes to moving abroad. Moving abroad takes proper preparation. You can move abroad. There are just some things that you need to consider and some things that you need to work towards or work on in order for that to be the case. Everything, let me say this, everything is not going to be perfect. So if you're waiting for a perfect time to move abroad, there will be no such thing. Listen, challenges are going to happen. Deadlines and dates are going to change. The way you structure your finances will be something that may come about. Kids coming in and out, adult kids coming in and out, or parents, aging parents, even the location upon which we decide that we are going to move to may also be affected in some kind of way. As an example, we live in Mexico. That is the place that we have chosen. And we started out in Puerto Vallarta. Well, right before we were actually going to, we had already done a mini little trip. We were going to do an extended scouting trip in Puerto Vallarta, and they had a hurricane. And we were like, this was the week before, and we were like, holy smoke. Now, is this something, is this a place that we still wanna go to or move to? The answer happened to have been at the time, yes, we decided to continue on, but that may have been something that may have stopped someone planning to move to that particular area. So these are also things to consider. So there is not going to be a perfect time, because there will always be something that's going to come up, and you have to make the decision on whether that thing is going to stop you, or those issues or situations are going to stop you, or you're going to find ways around it to navigate in order for you to keep going. Another thing about this not being for the elite, look at it from the perspective of finances, because that's like the number one on the list. I'm just gonna be honest, that's the number one on the list. But the finances required to move where you may want to move may not be as much as you think, right? We are thinking that, in the US mindset, which we have, because that's how we grew up, right? In the United States, that we're thinking that this is the amount of money that is required or that is needed in order for us to be able to live. Where depending upon the place that you actually will be moving to, Doing the research, finding out that it may not cost what you think it is. It is important for you to be able to nail down a little bit here what the real cost of the place that you're going to is going to require. It may not require $100,000 a year to live in a place. You know, take into consideration how much rent, or if you're going to buy a property, how much that's going to cost and add to your budget. Then the expenses of food and other things that you'd like to do. Let's be real about what that looks like. You may be able to live off of $35,000, $40,000 a year, and then curtail how that's going to work for you. It's not for the elite in that you do have the right, if you have a passport, to go to these places. But it is a requirement that you prepare yourself in understanding the residency requirements for it, making sure you have all the documentation in place, and understanding exactly what is going to be required to live there. That's not an elite thing. That is just preparation. That's just knowledge. So I'm saying all that to say that I think we are being taught that places are unattainable. You know, living somewhere else is unattainable, and that's absolutely not the case. You do have the ability to move and be free with the move. It is also going to require a different mindset, because the way you may be living in the United States or elsewhere for that matter may not be the same, and you need to understand and educate yourself on that. One of the things here as an example that we had to or are doing right now is learning Spanish. It is important. If this is where we're going to make home, it is important, right? For us to be able to navigate. It's different in the United States where they're speaking English. Food culture. You need to learn that, you know, there's different ways that foods are prepared or even served. Timelines. We have to learn to be a little bit more relaxed and flexible on the time that we spend when we're eating out, because they prepare their food as you're ordering it and not letting it sit in a warmer. You know, to get it, it's not the same, and you have to delve into understanding that there's a lot of preparation involved in moving abroad. And I also want to preface this saying that even though you are prepared, let's say you have checklist, everything down that you've planned out 100% great, but understand that those plans also can change, right? There is an opportunity there for you to be able to understand that you got to have a little give and take in that. And then might I add this final thing to this video, that there is such a thing as being over prepared. And what I mean by over prepared, I mean that you do so much research, you do so many scouting trips, you set aside so much money, you have determined the exact location, right? Done all the research to the point that you do not make the move, because you are constantly pushing the goalpost of preparation to the point that you cannot move. What if I don't have enough money saved? What if, I've checked all the boxes as far as, community, but what if I need more community? I've got my house rented out, but what if the renters don't renew next year? What are we gonna do? Maybe we should wait that year and see how it goes and see if they renew again. There's so much preparation that you can do, to the point where you can be overly prepared, to the point where you keep making excuses. And I'm using that word loosely here because I understand that to some it may not be an excuse, but you're using those preparation plans to stunt the ability to actually make a move. And that's not what we want to do either, because the goal at that point is to move. So this video is specifically just to state that yes, you can move. We can move forward. It is okay, right, for us to move. It's not anything that is, a mask put on. There's no barriers as long as you're prepared. You don't need a gazillion dollars to make the move. You do not have to have a certain status in order to make a plan to go to another country or even another city or state. You have it. You can do this. And as far as married couples are concerned, Black married couples are concerned, we are here to help with making that move. If you are already in another country, the country that you want to be in, this is a community here where you can chime in and share your experiences, but also get the love and encouragement and support that you need as well, or want, so that we all can enjoy being married couples abroad, because there is a difference in being a married couple, Black married couple, trying to move abroad or be abroad. There's another party in this. It's not just one person making these decisions. There's two parties making this decision together, or one party may not be ready and the other party is. And that's also a time of discussion and conversation that we should be having here too. So I don't want to go off topic. I do want to go ahead and let this video be specifically for those who have thought that moving abroad may have been out of reach for them, something that is unattainable. And we definitely want to share with you that that is not the case. It just takes proper preparation, making sure steps are in order, and just doing the doggone thing, right? Doing the doggone thing, which is to move abroad. And we're here, and you will hear from others here on this channel who are doing or have done the same. And we're going to tackle the tough questions for married couples, Black married couples, that we have, because it is definitely a rewarding experience. This path of matrimony is incredible, can be challenging at times, but we want to discuss that and be here to show you that it can be done. It is being done. It is done. And can't wait to share more. So if you liked this video, I would love for you to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the notification bell to be alerted when the next video will come out from us. Much love to you guys. Peace. We also are starting up a community on Patreon, so be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, many blessings to you. Let's live, let's love, together.